Yes, yes, yes. Welcome back. Season preview. The football season officially back after last weekend. It unofficially came back with the Charity Shield. Less said about that, the better. Well, actually, I'll just mention the Charity Shield. Couple of points on it. Not as bad as it seemed. The blowback from the Charity Shield has gone so overboard. They could just be because Arsenal fans are going nuts over it, acting as if it was some Champions League final. You could just tell the way Kevin De Bruyne took his penalty. I just knew he's not a man that cares too much about this game. I seen one, there was a thread of tweets. It was like a 12 tweet thread on Twitter. It was like the average time taken for each penalty. Like the Arsenal players were taking it 7 seconds or something. City players were taking it straight away at 1 second. That just shows you we just wanted it over and done with, not too bothered about it. To be fair, I've gotten over it now. I can't remember how I felt at the time. Yeah, I was annoyed we lost, just because I don't like losing anything, giving others a chance to just get one over on you. Don't like it, but we actually played quite well. Kovacic. I've wanted him for ages. He's proven why I've wanted him for ages. He had a great game. Phil Foden came on. Lovely turn in the middle to set up the Cole Palmer goal, which was beautifully taken by Cole Palmer. The boy may make it here at City. He just needs to be given time. He's had a hard run of it. 2 seasons ago, he got injured at the wrong time. It was coming up to the Carabao Cup where the games were coming thick and fast. Now he was going to be used. Definitely was going to be used. He got injured then. That he could possibly be a proper mainstay now if he hadn't got injured then, because he would have got run on the side. He would have been able to prove himself. Who knows what would have happened then last year. He was on left wing shifts the whole time, and that was a pain because it's just not his game. He did do better at left wing last season than he'd done at left wing the season before. He'd learnt the angles a bit better. But yeah, I still have faith in him. I hope we keep him around, or we just send him on a good loan, because I think he will develop if he gets a good loan. But yeah, Charity Shield. Cole Palmer did well to score. Phil Foden, nice turn and run. Not really much wrong with the game. We scored off a bad, stupid, deflected effort at the end, like KDB said. So not too much. We actually created our goal. Their one was just deflection, wasn't going in at all. So yeah, Charity Shield over and done with. It's on to the main season now. 2023-24 season starting on Friday. It's Man City versus Burnley. Probably a little bit of a preview. I won't run through Burnley's team because I don't know anything about them yet. Don't know how the form is. Don't know a lot about them, so we just keep it as a season preview. But yeah, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe if you're new around these parts. And yeah, let's get into it. So, as any fan may do or may not do, but as any boardroom would do, any coach would do, any players would do, what are the targets coming into this season? Well, what can I say? Everyone always wants to improve from last year, but when you had the last year, we had a treble, back three-peating a title, even at all age groups. It's kind of hard to get any higher. It's almost impossible even to maintain those levels. So what am I what would the board's predictions be for the season? I'd say I actually don't know, because they're always going to want to win the league. They want to do. I think it would be win the league and just do as well as they can in the Champions League, and then maybe a domestic cup. That's what I think the target for. To be fair, I think everything is a target for Man City these days. All 4 trophies, winning. You might as well just keep on winning until Pep leaves, sort of thing. But my realistic targets, well, it's win everything, but go for everything. But expectations, I'm expecting one of the what I would accept as if we're trying to keep the standards high. What I'd accept, not it kind of sounds bad because you're plastic if you don't want if you ridicule the team if they don't win everything, sort of thing. No, this is just what the boardroom would be happy with, and we as fans should be happy with. It is one of the 2 main ones, which is the Premier League or Champions League. As we all know, City fans love our bread and butter. We love the league more than the Champions League. Maybe some people are saying that just to lie to themselves, but we always want the Premier League because if you lose the Premier League, you're losing or dropping points week in, week out. Week out. Champions League is just a one and done. You could lose once and you're out. Premier League, it's someone who's actually been better than you for the whole season, and that stings a little more. Although, don't get me wrong, the worst times as City fans is when we've been knocked out of the Champions League. They've been horrific. That Tottenham game has scarred me for life. But yeah, the Premier League is bread and butter, and that's the one I'd kind of want most, especially with Arsenal fans getting way too loud. We need that Premier League just to shut them up. Yeah, so either acceptable for the board would be a Premier League or Champions League, and then one of the Carabao and one of the FA Cup. So one of the minor trophies, one of the big trophies. I think that is an acceptable season for Manchester City. What I would prefer would be a Premier League, and to be honest, a Carabao Cup. I have some sort of loving with the Carabao Cup now, maybe over the FA Cup, just because it's kind of ours the last couple of years. Liverpool have actually gone out in front with the amount of times it's been won overall, and we need to get back and equal that. We got to make the Carabao Cup our cup again. So yeah, what I want for the season is a Premier League title and a Carabao Cup title at the least. That's what I'd be happy with at the end of the season. Yeah, so that are my expectations. What do I think we'll do? I don't know. I think we could do it all. I think we could drop madly. I have no idea what the season's going to be like. I think, because I do think Arsenal are a really good team now. I think they've strengthened so well. Declan Rice is a major addition. Jurrien Timber is a massive addition as well. Don't know about the backup goalkeeper. That's, I don't know. Ifs or buts, it doesn't make too much of a difference, I don't think. Kai Havertz up front, that could be a huge addition as well if he kicks on and just kicks on. But yeah, that Jurrien Timber, that Declan Rice deals have really strengthened them, and a lot more players are growing in stature. Martinelli, Saka, Martin Odegaard, all in their either second or third big seasons now. This their second big season anyway. Last year were all like their breakout seasons onto the main stage. Challenging for a title is main stage behaviour. Now this is their second season doing it. They've had the experience of, ultimately losing, but they've had the experience of being up at that levels now. They have a little bit of experience, so I'm expecting them to push so hard this season. But who do I think will come out on top? Well, I'm actually going to say that I might do a top 6 predictions at the end of this video. But yeah, I'm expecting Arsenal to be in the title race. No ifs, no buts, no maybes, because they have to at this stage now. The amount of money they've spent in back-to-back windows. Pep Guardiola, after his big spending window, when he bought all the fullbacks in 17-18, he got 100 points straight off the bat. I know he 16-17 spent money, but that was just a clear-out season. He had to get rid of Bakary Sagna, Alex Kolarov, Clichy, Fernando, Nolito, although he brought him in. He had to get rid of him as well. A couple other players, so he had to get rid of them, and that's why we spent so much in the 17-18 season. But that's besides the point. Expectations, a league, Carabao Cup, like I said. What to expect? Like I said, I'll put that in the top 6 predictions. Okay, Burnley this weekend. Vincent Kompany coming back to the Premier League. We faced them last season, pumped them 6-0. I'm expecting a tougher game this time round. Now they've got Wout Weghorst back in the ranks. They've lost Ian Maatsen actually. I think he's at Chelsea now. I think they have. Do they have Taylor Howard-Bellis on a permanent? I don't think they do. I think Howard-Bellis is still at City. Who will Burnley pick up? Obviously not before this game, but towards the end of the window. I really hope they stay in the league this year, just because of Vincent Kompany. That's all it is. But they're first the sword against City this season, a City that could be wounded because of the Charity Shield. What am I expecting? I'm expecting a City win, but it is at Burnley's ground, so who knows how good is Burnley's ground nowadays. We pumped them at the Etihad, I'm pretty sure, last year. So first game of the season, like live televised. It's the first game. It's the champions against the champions of the championship last year. Primetime TV. Officially football is back Premier League wise. I know the championship and other leagues have maybe started, but this is the first game I'll be watching. I don't think I've watched any other games from other leagues yet. So Man City versus Burnley. I'm gonna go with 3-1 City. I think Burnley pull a goal back at 2-0 down. Also, could it be Josko Gvardiol's debut? Maybe, maybe not. Nathan Ake, I don't think he'll start. He was kind of injured for the Charity Shield, so that's why he didn't start. That's what I thought. Akanji started. Will Gvardiol get minutes? I think he... Wait. Because if it was at home, he definitely would have. But because it's away, I think he might be rested for the home game, the first home game we play. He might be rested for that one. But... he might be put in, who knows? And also, breaking news, although he obviously won't be in or playing before this game, but Lucas Paqueta, I'm going to talk about him in a second because that news has been rampant the last 24 hours. Apparently linked to West Ham's Lucas Paqueta, a bit of Yoga Benito, you know what I'm saying? Bring it to the Etihad. We've won the treble now, it's time for a bit of fun. Bring him those dancing moves. Yoga Benito, like I said, a bit of flair, a bit of pizzazz. Bring Neymar as well, although that's not going to happen. But apparently we've had a 70 million verbal bid rejected, which is nuts. I thought that would definitely get him. Apparently West Ham on 85. And then apparently it will get sorted within the next couple of days. It's mind-blowing. It's just blown up in the last 24 hours. So yeah, we'll see if Lucas Paqueta joins the squad sooner or later. That's mad. Kyle Walker also staying. Great news. Might sign a new contract. And then even more news. Bernardo is staying... at least for this window anyway, at City aren't letting him go. He might renew as well. It's good times. It's not the panic stations I was at a couple of weeks ago. I thought Bernardo was leaving, Walker was leaving, Laporte was leaving, Riyad Mahrez was leaving, Gundogan was leaving, although Gundogan, Mahrez and Laporte will probably be gone / go. The other two have gone. Laporte will probably go. But it was the Bernardo and Walker that I thought were going as well. But they're staying. They could be renewed. It's good times. Lucas Paqueta, is he City standard? Not too sure. I don't know. I really don't know. I like some bits from him, but I'm not going to admit I've watched loads from him. He had he had good performances at Lyon, but that's a French league. But bit of Yoga Benito. He's going to rotate with Kovacic. He's going to maybe rotate with Phil Foden as well. He'll rotate with Bernardo Silva in the middle of the field as well. Although Bernardo Silva will be on wing shifts as well as Foden will be on wing shifts. The Foden dilemma is another story to pick up on. The whole, does Pep rate what's going on with Phil Foden in midfield? I said that I've known this for a while, ever since the transfer dealings, that he'd be shifted back to the wing. It's come as a surprise to everyone else. I don't know why everyone's shocked. He's been playing as a winger since he broke into the team. What you so mad about that he's going to just still play that position? I put him on the right. I like him on the right. When he came on the left, I was like, I thought in the Community Shield when he came on at the left, I was like, I thought we're done with this experiment now. It worked. It was good. It was very good in 2020, 2021, that was his really good season. That's when we beat PSG in the semi-final. Riyad Mahrez scored 3 in that semis that year. Phil Foden really had a standout season that year. Then he got false 9 jobs, and then he just hasn't hit the heights on the left wing since. He's had a good couple of appearances off the right, which is now why I favour him off that side. But yeah, that's a whole other story about Phil Foden. He's kind of in the ringer now online, but I still back him for the hills. I think stick him out on that right wing and he'll have shut people up within 2 weeks. That'll be my thing. 2 weeks on that right wing, yeah, everyone will be shut up by then. So yeah, Bernardo staying, Walker staying, Lucas Paqueta could be coming in, Josko Gvardiol is set to make his debut. Was at the Community Shield, like I said, and Phil Foden moving back out to the wing. So yeah, good times. Burnley coming up. 3-1 I'm predicting. Yeah, it's going to be interesting what we do this season. I'm predicting Man City win the Premier League and the Carabao Cup. That's what I'm predicting for this season. That's my big season prediction. I don't think we'll win the Champions League. I think we'll make a semi-final or something like that. If Real Madrid get Mbappe though, that could really do a same. But we got the Kyle Walker to just deal with everyone. So who knows? If Bayern Munich and Harry Kane, they could be well favourites for that as well. But Champions League, semi-final exit, I'd be happy with that. FA Cup, probably just something stupid. Or it could even be an upset. Or we could just get beaten fair and square. But I'm predicting just... What am I predicting? We just go... Actually, I don't even know. Hold on a second. Depending on our squad-wise, we got a Club World Cup, a Super Cup as well. I think we beat Sevilla in the Super Cup, because it's early on in the season, so our players will be fresh. So I think we'll win that. Club World Cup, we should win that as well. Just depends on how light our squad is. If we make a couple more signings, we should win that as well. But that's why I think we might go out of the FA Cup or Carabao Cup. The FA, because we probably won't take that as seriously as the other competitions we've never been in, like the Club World Cup. So predicting maybe to go out in the FA Cup. I don't know if it's sooner or later. It doesn't actually matter. As long as we win the Prem, we win the Carabao Cup, Super Cup, and the Club World Cup. Yeah, that's what I'm predicting. 4 trophies this season. That's what I'm predicting. If you count the 2 pre-season ones like Arsenal are counting, that's 6. But we're not, because we're a proper institution. So yeah, Premier League top 6 predictions now. What am I going with? Spurs are such an unknown package this year. It's mad. If they keep Harry Kane, if they don't keep Harry Kane, Ante Postolegu or whatever his name is, how is he going to do? Chelsea, they're a throw in the dark as well. Pochettino, how is he going to do? How are all these new signings going to do? It's really up in the air with those 2 London clubs. And then you've got Brighton, you've got Aston Villa, who are making serious moves. Aston Villa are their manager, their Pau Torres, Moussa Diaby. Ollie Watkins is going to be on fire again this season. I'm sure of it. He seems like a decent striker. And then you've got Newcastle. Will they fall off? Will they not fall off? I think they'll dip slightly. I predict them to, even Premier League top 7. Premier League top 10 even. Wow. Who am I going? Right, we go top 4 first. I'm going to go in no particular order. I'm going to go particular order. I'm going to go Liverpool 4th. Unless Klopp pulls out of the bag again. I think the other teams are going to have too much for them quality and squad-wise. So I'm going to go Liverpool 4th. I'm going to go Man United 3rd. They just have to. They just have to be challenging for the title with the amount of money they've spent. Rasmus Højlund, Mason Mount, Andre Onana. If they brought in a centre-back, they're on the verge of bringing in a centre-back. They've got rid of Harry Maguire, so they're going to have to bring in one. And then Sofian Amrabat. That's 5 good squad and starter signings, so I'm expecting them to challenge for the title. They have to with the amount of money they've spent now. So yeah, I'm going with them for 3rd. 2nd, I'm going Arsenal, just because I think Man City are going to win the title. So I'm going Man City to for the title, Arsenal to really push them this time. I think City have to start off really strongly in order to win the title this year. I think it's going to be circa 95 plus points this year. I think Arsenal will hold out at the end as well, so it's going to be real interesting, a real dogfight. Top 6 then, who's just outside the top 4? I think Brighton will dip a little bit without Levy Caldwell. And did they sell anyone else? They may lose Caicedo before the end of the window, who knows. So I'm going to go, if Tottenham keep Harry Kane, I'm going to go Tottenham 5th. Do I think that? Yeah, I'm going to go Tottenham 5th. What do I even go here? It's actually mad hard. I'm going to go So, Man City 1st, Arsenal 2nd, Man United 3rd, Chelsea 4th. No, sorry, Liverpool 4th. I'm going to go what do I go with? Because you can book in Spurs. What I'm thinking of picking out of is Spurs, Chelsea, Newcastle, Brighton, and Aston Villa. So this is a proper top 8. Wait, top 8? No, that's top 9. 10 is what? So Chelsea, Spurs, Aston Villa, Brighton, Newcastle. So it's a top 9. This top 10 is going to be crazy this season. Woo! I have no idea. I think Brighton will finish 9th. Okay, Brighton 9th, which will be a little bit of a drop off for them. We're going to go Chelsea 8th. I'm going to go Aston Villa 7th. Newcastle 6th. Tottenham 5. So that's what I'm going with. Man City 1st. Arsenal 2nd. Man United 3rd. Liverpool 4th. Tottenham 5th. Newcastle 6th, Aston Villa 7th, Chelsea 8th, Brighton 9th. That's my top 9. The rest, I don't know. It's mid-table at that stage. Relegation candidates, I'm going Luton Town, maybe dead bottom. I'm going Wolves, who have just sacked the manager and just haven't done enough this season. And I'm going with Sheffield United to go down as well. No James McAtee, no Tommy Doyle at this moment in time to maybe perk them up. I think Senna Berger, he was at Sheffield United, I think he's gone to Burnley now. So they've lost a good bit. I don't know who exactly they've added. I think they will go down. Those 3 are going down. So yeah, those are my Premier League predictions. I might drop a few more like overachievers, underperformers as the season progresses and as I get a bit more knowledge on them. But yeah, those are my Premier League predictions. City's predictions as well, being winning the Premier League title, winning the Carabao Cup title. Burnley this weekend, my prediction is 3-1 City. Starting off with a win. Gvardiol debut possibly. Will Phil Foden get a start? That'll be major talking points if he doesn't. If he doesn't, I'll make a little video on it, or I'll talk about it in the review, the post-game review. But yeah, those are my Premier League predictions, my City predictions for the season. Let me know yours in the comments below. Give me your top 4. And also give me your highest goal scorer. If Harry Kane stays, I'm going with him. Not Haaland this year. I'm going with Harry Kane. Yeah. Is that controversial? Yes or no? Golden Boot, top goal scorer, Harry Kane. It could be it. Let me know your Golden Boot in the comments below. And if you think not picking Erling Haaland is a stupid decision. But yeah, let me know. As always, hit the like button. Helps other City fans find the video. And fans in general find the video. It helps me out. Yeah, and subscribe if you're new, as always. And I shall see you next time. Peace.